Hello again, Amanda here. So in this video, one of the things that I think will help those who struggle and those who are loving the ones who struggle with alcoholism and addictions is to understand the concept of allergy, to make an analogy to that. Because in the big book is what is called Alcoholics Anonymous, Bill Wilson refers to alcoholism as a type of allergy. And so that gave me the idea to draw this illustration because alcoholism and addiction is still so incredibly stigmatized. And so when someone has an allergy to something, whether it be peanuts, strawberries, bee stings, chocolates, all kinds of people have different allergies. There's a spectrum. There's a spectrum of reaction to that. Some people, when they consume strawberries or peanuts, for example, they might just get some skin reactions, get some hives. Others might get some tongue swelling or facial swelling. Others might, get some coughing or respiratory issues, and others might go into anaphylactic shock. And so there is a spectrum to alcoholism and addiction, and no two cases of this condition is exactly the same, and so our bodies react differently to alcohol. Have this image here of the insulin and the cancer cell. We don't compare someone's battle with diabetes or cancer to another person's battle. We don't say to them, that treatment worked for her, why not for you? Or they only needed one round of treatment, why do you need more? Or why can't you just do better to get this under control? Or, we don't do that when people are struggling or suffering from other conditions. And we shouldn't do that when it comes to alcoholism or addiction. And anyone who struggles, you cannot compare your struggle to anyone else's. Again, there's a spectrum. There's a whole wide range spectrum of this condition. There's the lower end, so to speak, where it just might be a habit, and then there's the upper end where, which is where I was, where it's just out of control, and it seems like the only resolution is death. And I want to encourage you that that's not the only resolution. And so throughout this series, this community, we're going to gain different perspectives on these things. So again, the purpose of this is to help you understand that there is a spectrum. You cannot compare your condition and your struggle to anyone else's. It's as individual as you are, okay? And you do what it takes, no matter how many times you fall or stumble or set back. You look up, you get up, and you take what you've learned and you keep going. And if you stumble again, you learn from it and you keep going, right? And my heart's desire, my hope in doing this is to hopefully shorten or lessen the battle for you, and to really help alleviate. I think the first and most important thing is to help alleviate the guilt and the shame. And one way to do that is to understand that there is a spectrum. You cannot compare yourself to anyone else, So again, I hope that analogy helps, and I will see you in the next video. Talk to you soon. Bless you.